In this video, I'm going to show you how to put a trend line and an R-squared value into your graph, which is an optional challenge that you can choose to go for if you want the higher skill levels in interpreting data and information and identifying patterns and relationships. So let's get started. So I already have a chart here, and if I click on it and go up to this arrow in the top right corner, and hit the advanced edit button, it will bring me back to my editor page where I can change a bunch of stuff in the chart. Okay, so back when we created this chart, if you watch my instructional video on that, I told you to, in this legend box here, to mark it none. When you're doing this advanced challenge, you're actually going to want to go back in here and put the legend back because we're going to need it later. Okay, so let's scroll all the way down, and then kind of almost all the way at the bottom we'll see this little box that says trend line. Now when you're choosing a trend line, you want it to be something that looks like it will fit the data the most, and in this case, even though my data is scattered all over the place, it's generally going up in a straight line. So I'm going to click the linear trend line, and then there it is. It appears right on my graph. And then I'm going to scroll down more and click on the show R squared button, and now that will give my R squared value right here. And then you can just click update, and there it is, your new chart with a trend line and your R squared value. If you want to know what this R squared means and how to interpret it, then you can check my resource for interpreting R squared values, which is a separate document. But aside from that, I hope that this was helpful and that you can now put a trend line and an R squared value into your own graph.